We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, break.
Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. 18, Pioneer.
Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. They'll run it here. It is the rookie from Tennessee. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Tavondre Sweat there on the tackle. Here's 3rd and 7.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let's go.
They'll send a tight end in motion right. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. A gain there of 10 yards. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay. A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerendo. That's a short pickup to about the 47. There to make the stop, the All-Pro T.J. Watt. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Check, hurt, check, go.
They'll go again with Guerendo. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll run 1st carry of the game for Trey Benson. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he's got this one complete to Watkins. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
When you're running a crossing route versus man coverage, you understand that there's going to be nobody waiting for you on the far side of the field. So if you can create separation on your man defender and separate away, there's a lot of green grass, and that's where the quarterback went with the ball.
And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Elijah Cansey in on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run here with Benson. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Over the last couple years, Mike, we've seen the trend in the NFL is that 3rd down has really become a passing down, but not here. Not for this team. They keep the ball on the ground. They're able to pick up a big gain. Fresh set of downs.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That is brought in at the 10. And he's into the end zone. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Packers. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Now, the extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10.
Come on, set. Warriors, 70. 70 range, 70 range. Set, go.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Okay, great. 70. Go.
Back to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
They'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space.
And that ball intercepted. It's Christian Gonzalez. He gets free to the 20. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown. Extra point attempt still to come. He knocks it through. And the Packers will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. In motion now, it's Collins. Right back to the air following that pick six. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Finding room to the 20. And he's down at the 3. What a run.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
He'll drop to throw. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn into a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up 3rd down.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal.
Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Check go.
They'll run. No place to run there. Good job by the D to stop him at the 2. Fourth and goal, decision time, and they will go for it.
70 Lions. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Greg, there's nothing like a quarterback who can take a play that's not in the playbook and bring it to life and bring it to the end zone for a touchdown.
These are the most difficult plays for a defense to defend because you think you do everything right. You have all the receivers covered. You're able to force the quarterback off his initial spot, but sometimes you just can't teach athlete, Mike. And in this case, he said, all right, there's nowhere to go with the ball. I'm just going to tuck it and do it myself.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
Really impressive job by the quarterback to stay in there. He knew that hit was coming in the pocket, but he held it just long enough to let his receiver win versus man coverage and deliver that ball on target. Any quarterback in the league, Mike, at this level can operate when things are clean. But when you have guys bearing down on you, can you hold it a little bit longer? Because if not, the timing of the play just doesn't work out.
So after 1, it's the Packers on top. We'll have more from Tampa after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Benson. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Let's go.
To throw is Daniels. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
That's complete to Watkins. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Let's go now. Go.
Again, it's Benson. Big opening up the middle. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. A give. Here's Benson. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Now Daniels. He pulls it in around the 5. And he is close to the pylon, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a 1st down. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Benson. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Green Bay. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18. Ready.
They'll give it to Garendo. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go, set.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Got it, ready?
A tough spot here. Third and long.
Ready, ready.
That's Palmer, the man in motion.
Check go.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. That pass play good for 22. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
A run with Garendo. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7.
Come on, set. Bronco 80. Big Lion. Ready.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
On the set. Let's go.
Here's a handoff out of the gun, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. Damone Clark there to get him down. 21 is the line to gain as we hit third down. They put the tight end Brown in motion. Here comes third and 6. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go trap, go trap. Ready?
On the ground, it's Garendo. still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain.
Ready.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Check smash. Hut.
One more time, it's Garendo. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Shut up. Dragon 60. Check up.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal.
Mustang 19.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake filled first half continues.
Ready, break.
Now it is 1st and goal.
Set. Sixty Maverick. Go.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there, and it'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
60 Eagle. Here we go. Panther Street. Ready.
Here comes Garendo. And he finds a seam and takes it down to the 3. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. They'll go once more from the 3. 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinals. Ready.
Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Daniels now going to look to throw. This one complete to Watkins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Come on. Set 18. Pioneer.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He's going to run it. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. This one from 54 yards out. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. Out now is the field goal unit. They'll try to pick up 3 points here. This one from 54 yards out. That one is good. And the Packers going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Second down and 3. They'll go again with Benson. He's going to have a Packers first down as he gets this up to the 42.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They send the tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Benson. And he'll get this up to the 44. Kalijah Cansey in on the stop. On second down, it's Daniels. Catch made right side by Thomas. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
They'll run here with Benson. Not much there. They'll get this down inside the 40. Second down and 8. Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Now give up the middle, it's Benson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A run out of the gun with Benson. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
Here we go.
One of the tight ends motions right. Daniels now on 1st down. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defense...
That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Trey Benson, touchdown Packers. That his 2nd touchdown of the game, and 17 for the season. The PAT, up and good. And the Packers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Warrior 17.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
Ready?
3rd and 6.
Come on. Set. Go.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Go.
In motion now, it's Collins. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Looking middle of the field, it's complete.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's got room at the 30. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Ready? Set. Set, go.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
19 Lions. Go.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs.
Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa. Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turn. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready?
They'll try to run this one in. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal.
Go street.
In motion now, it's Collins.
Trap alert, trap alert.
They'll run. And waiting, no signal. He did not get in. And that's going to bring up 4th and goal.
Let's get a camera on this defensive coordinator, Mike. He's got to be fired up from what he sees from this defense. Huge stop there, no gain, forces a 4th down.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal.
Chop 60, chop 60.
Blitz coming, he'll throw, and he's going to be taken down. Could not get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over. Stopped on 4th and goal.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Ready.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Let's go.
Again, it's Benson. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Go!
A give, here's Benson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Let's go now.
They'll send a tight end in motion.
Let go.
On 2nd down, it's Benson. He'll be close to a 1st down. He's up to the 26-yard line. Third and a yard.
Ready. Go.
They'll try and run here with Benson. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. On comes the Packers punting chief. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Shut up. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And he will go all the way. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Tampa. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. On the handoff, this is Benson. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's 2nd and 9. A run with Benson. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Third down, 3 to go. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They run out of the gun with Benson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
That one knocked away and incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Let's go.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout.
Let's go now.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. This a 48-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Past the 60. Past the 60. Shut up. Street. Ready.
They'll run. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Here's 2nd down. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap